Once again, Linda from Curtin Creative Gallery here to read you another chapter of The Spending of Life's Breath by Amanda Grace Windward. We are now on chapter 20. Deep into her journal gripes. Okay, Mandy wrote this on March 14th, 2000. And it's a prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Then I should forgive even Marcelina for stealing my husband and wrecking our family life. I should forgive Roger for choosing her and the drink over us. I should love them. I should turn the other cheek. I don't know, but I do know I should rise above the muck and mire they left us to tread in. But how? How can I pull the family up and out of this mud when I can't seem to pull myself out of it? I seem to be powerless over the evil that seems to be devouring my soul over this. Only you, Lord, can save me. Only you can shine a light bright enough to show me the way out of this hell. Only you can tell me what to do about the children. Only you can save us from this terrible sinning. If only you would please do it soon. What is it you would have me to do, Lord? Please tell me. In Job chapter 19, verse 6, know that God hath overthrown me and hath compassed me with his net. Behold, I cry out of wrong, but I am not heard. I cry out loud, but there is no judgment. He hath fenced up my way that I cannot pass, and he hath set darkness in my path. He hath stripped me of my glory and taken the crown from my head. And in verse 19, they whom I loved turned against me. Chapter 17, verse 7, mine eye also is dimmed by reason of sorrow, and all my members are as a shadow. Verse 11, my days are past, my purposes are broken off, even of thoughts of my heart. Verse 15, and where is my hope? As for my hope, who shall see it? Verse 16, they shall go down to the bars of the pit, where our rest together is in the dust. Chapter 21, verse 7 to 13. Wherefore do the wicked lives become old, yea, are mighty in power? Thus he is established in their sight with them, neither is the rod of God upon them. Verse 14. Therefore they say unto God, depart from us, for we desire not thy ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him? Lo, the good is not in their hand. The counsel of the wicked is far from me. Verse 20. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of thy Almighty. Verse 23 to 25. One dies in his full strength, being wholly at ease and quiet. His breasts are full of milk, and his bones are moistened with marrow. And other dies in the bitterness of his soul, and never eat with pleasure. Prayer. Jesus, forgive him. Open his eyes that he might see, and send him back whole home to us. Please, dear Lord in heaven. Amen. May 15th, 2000. Journal entry. Now I need $1,000 to pay a lawyer because Roger wants his divorce. How am I going to do that? I paid the phone company $348.57 and $20 towards the old bill. I spent $64.98 at the pharmacy for anti-anxiety meds so I can stop shiver shaking. I gave Charlie $15 and I had to give $350 to the attorney. May 21st, 2000. I sent Pawtucket Mutual Insurance Company $115.99 towards the house insurance premium. May 24th. Roger, it's only been 8 weeks and you want me to sign the papers to end our 30 years together to be with Marcelina? You don't love me? Did you ever, I wonder? You used me. You used my parents. And you know what I believe Marcelina is using you now. I can't believe she loves you and can do this. I can't believe you would rather this. I can't go on like this. I beg you to stop this. Give me a little more time to understand what has happened to us. You say, no, you won't help us or care even a little about the house or us. There is nothing left. Nothing left? I beg you to help me understand. Your ears are closed to my cries, and your heart is like stone. I can't believe the husband that I loved and believed in could be so unfaithful to our marriage. Our family is dying, and you don't care. The kids are falling, and you don't care. We are no longer important enough to you. Our lives, our home is crumbling, and I'm afraid I'm not strong enough to handle all this. I don't know why it must be like this. I don't think I can live with what you are doing to all of us by abandoning us like this. We were one. We brought up this family together. Now you don't want our children? Have I lived in a big lie for all these years? You were just humoring, like you say now. I did without so much and sacrificed so much for you. And this is what you, my husband, do to me? Did till death do us part mean nothing to you? Did it mean that you would kill me by killing us? A piece of paper after 30 years can cancel it all out and give you freedom from me and the children. You want your freedom because you have feeling for Marcelina that you want to act upon? I begged her not to keep you, knowing all this, but she did. Just a sister type friend? I'm telling you, I am not up to this. You need to take care of the children. I can't do this alone. I need your help. I can't take care of them like this because I am sick and in shock, and my head hurts. My head spins. I can't concentrate, and I'm exhausted because things are so confusing. My eyes can't focus when I am trying to stay and work on any paperwork. I can't even do it since my concussion. I'm afraid I'll lose my job. How can I be such a mess over what you and Marcelina are doing to us? I should feel sorry for her because I sure wouldn't want to be her, a woman that could do something like this. She must have a sin-filled heart. I'm telling you this is not me. I guess this was the straw that broke the camel's back. If the devil wanted to get to me, this was the way to do it, through you, Roger, and our crumbling family. I thought we could get through anything before this. He has knocked me right off my safe path and into the pit. I'm trying to claw my way out, but I am just desperate and afraid. I can't hold on any more. You did this to me, and you won't take your sons to spare them seeing me like this and watching me die slowly like this. Take the house and take the kids, save them. But no, you won't. She is your priority now. In just 8 weeks, you force a divorce on me and tell me I must raise the children alone so you can run off to have a life. Somehow, instantly find a full-time job. I need to find a full-time job to support this home and our children, and you will give child support that won't pay any of our back bills or support our home. I must go to work full time and leave our children all alone with their hurt and pain to make a tiny income because of my lack of job skills, while you give yours and all your building skills to Marcelina's benefit. How can you turn your back on your children and me? You haven't given me a break from the shock on the pain of this, or to work on recovering from my accident. And you dump all responsibility onto my shoulders and expect I should be able to carry it all. If it was your intent to dash all hope I had in you, you have succeeded. You have done it so cold-heartedly, making our life together for all those years seem like one big lie or a waste. You used me up and then smashed me on a rock. You have no compassion, no guilt, no shame. Well, I am so ashamed of you. I have lost all respect for you. The kids and I are suffering, and you do not seem to even care. If you, my husband of 30 years and friends since childhood, can do this to us, I'm afraid of this world. You won't give me any time to adjust or grab hold of a lifeline. You are ice, and this world suddenly feels so cold. What hope can I have for our children in this uncertain world now? What dreams are left? You've shown me how fictional my dreams have been for us for all these years. Remember that con artist creep Glenn, who weaseled his way into our family with a false friendship and robbed money from us? He was a novice compared to Marcelina and you. He conned his friendship into our lives to steal money from us, but you, the husband of my youth, have lived a lifetime worth of lies with me, if it's true what you said about just humoring me, about our love, as you say you have. You conned me out of my youth, and now you've tainted my whole life worth with you. You robbed me of the faith I gave freely to my husband, and you've left me with nothing left to believe about you except that you were not worth all this, or all these years I devoted to you. It would have been more merciful had you died, and I could have at least have lived on believing you loved me and your family. But you didn't, did you? Hell couldn't be much worse than this. You are my hell on earth. So goodbye. Next, Mandy writes a poem in her journal. Has anyone seen my smile? Has anyone seen my smile? The one you see is painted on, I can't imagine where it's gone. I hope it doesn't stay away long. Has anyone seen my smile? Has anyone seen my heart? It's hard to live with it apart, the pieces scattered everywhere. Does anybody even care? Next, Mandy writes another journal gripe. Roger, at first it was difficult to give you my whole heart when we were first married. You were not the easiest to live with or grow in love with. It felt like a one-sided effort. You had so much anger inside you, and it peaked whenever you drank. But I wanted to believe in you and that you wanted to change. But it wasn't until you finally gave up the drinking that my hope began to grow, even though at first it was hard to trust you. But after a few trials and errors, slipping up that you had in time, I did. And from there, my love for you grew. Even closed, cold lover that you were became bearable. But I had to grow my love for you, hard and strong. And even with your hardness, I could peek down into your soul, which I thought was sad but sweet, even if you couldn't show it in ways to see. You grew handsome and strong and more valuable as a man, and a good partner to raise such a family with me. And now I can't believe I don't have you to lean on and help me get through this terrible crisis. I don't mean that I needed you just for my father dying, who I thought you loved. I mean our problem now. I need you so much more than Marcelina could ever need you. We need you right now, and yet you think I can do this on my own. Well, I guess I can't do it without kicking and screaming or wanting to knock the sneaky woman's teeth down her throat. I need you to know, but it's impossible to tell you that my heart is howling in the deepest, most wrenching pain I could ever feel. I need to scream and cry out loudly, and I can't stop it. But I know it would not be heard by you because the walls do not have ears. Nothing is left but for me to howl deep inside and keep it in if I can. It's even more torture. This is the most torment ever inflicted on my life. But then again, I guess my heart has been howling to your deaf ears for years with you. It's been a very long and lonely life as I wait for you to overcome the dark shadow that followed you since I've ever known you at age 15. You never could truly love me with your whole heart, and I know that now. You always held back, so I guess we were doomed from the start. There are some things worth having, but they come with a price. I wanted to be worth that price to you, and I believed someday you would learn how to show me I was. But I was wrong. It was never meant to be. I wish you could step over and give your true self, or you'll never be complete in this life, and it will make my sacrificing for the 30 years to love you an even greater waste of my time. I don't believe Marcelina is it. She is a selfish woman to be able to do this to our family in good conscience. She must be cold like you inside and knows how to humor people to believe she feels something. My trembling heart cries out in the longest, deepest howl. Its reaching torment stretches to every single fiber of my being. It causes pain I've never imagined or ever will imagine. In loud unheard voice stings and screams for you to hear it, as if struck frantically like a bell. It struggles to cry out to you, but is mute to your ear. It tolls a plea for you to love me, but my howling heart, shunned by you, is silent by your deaf ears. I guess you have finally shown me once and for all you cannot ever truly love me as your wife under our God, and never were going to be able to. I believe you will always be longing for someone or something else, no matter who you are with, because it is you that are love starved and broken from your sad youth, and you do not love yourself enough to give true love to another. It hurts me deeper that I can think you will never be capable of understanding or even care to understand any of this that I say. I cannot believe this is it. And truly, who you are and ever will be, Roger. I was such a fool. I should have listened to my mother and my sisters, and even my cousin, who said she saw you and Marcelina together on your motorcycle a day you were supposed to be at work. But I refused to believe it possible that you would cheat on me, so I thought it was a mistaken identity. Not you, my Roger. You would never. I believed in you. I trusted you completely. I thought you were a faithful and honest husband. After you gave up the alcohol for us for 25 years. And remember, in the beginning, when we were first married, we discussed our need to grow our love and promised that we would give each other fair warning if ever we had straying thoughts, that would tell each other what we were feeling, so we could do whatever is necessary to save our marriage. That is, if we were ever tempted, that is. Why couldn't you have been that fair now? How could you have pleaded with me to believe in you and help you fix your coldness from your harsh childhood? And you continually promised you wanted to be able to be more loving and good. Why did you make me fall shamelessly in love with you, even though you were still being a selfish lover with a cold heart, leaving me to hope, while chained to a man that could not give of himself or express his love? You were always broken. You couldn't get past the stop sign of intimacy unless you were drunk, I guess. And I made you quit drinking or quit us. You chose us for 25 years. I guess you were saving yourself for drinking, buddy. And no, I would never be. Huh. With still having children to raise. So I guess that's why you couldn't love me true or be honest with me in the end. I wouldn't become your drinking buddy. Well, I hate you for using me up. I don't think I can ever forgive you for putting me through begging your year after year for you to get help, and you saying you would and putting it off each time, and then dumping me like it was not worth your honest effort. This isn't cigarettes this time you're lying about, or the alcohol you used to drown yourself in for the first 5 years of our marriage. This is something sacred that you promised to me in a church before God, a vow we gave each other that you lied about. I gave myself to you completely under God's canopy, and you took that love and squeezed it between your toes like it never meant anything to you at all. I know it's been said before, but I give gave you the best years of my life, and always tried to make you happy and our love better and stronger, even with your one-sided lovemaking. I believed in us and what we did have with each other. I still thought was unbreakable, invincible, and forever good and growing. You said it was true, and I believed you meant it. What you have done to me and what you have left me with is worse than anything anyone could do to me. You have spent my years and but ruined my chances at this age of ever finding happiness or true love. I guess it obviously was not meant to be. You have injured my trust in the world and in people. You held lovemaking like a dangling carrot. You get yours and slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Then turn over and saying, sorry, honey, maybe tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. This taught me how to love a stone cold man. Love you strong enough for both of us, while believing or hoping someday would come. I believed you wanted the intimacy to get better too. You said you would get help. How can I ever trust anyone into my heart again? Now I am as sick as you have always been. You will put up a good front with Marcelina, but I know you. I know you won't be able to give yourself to her either after you both put down the drink. Please prove me wrong. Be happy and make it up to at least our children, so it all won't be in vain. This destruction you both have caused all of us, all broken like me. I haven't been able to stop trembling for days. Thanks for the booster shot of my post-traumatic stress disorder. You said I was so wonderful and you loved me. If I was so wonderful, why couldn't you love me? Why? Oh, yes, you humored me. I guess you were just something I grew in my imagination. I guess maybe you were only wonderful, strong, honorable, kind, and brave in my imagination. I don't think I can stand who you really are now that you shattered my rose-colored glasses. How could I have been such a fool? How could I have let you set me up for the kill the way you and Marcelina did, taking in her husband Philip for her, helping to move her, not seeing your trips up to help her every night were just excuses for you both to be together and build on this sin? What a sucker I was. If you were half a man, you would have stopped out of the stepped out of the marriage before it ever got this far. You're a real louse in your old age, man. I can't stand how worthless you have made me feel. I cannot believe I trusted you for 30 plus years of my life. No husband or brother or friend could have ever been so heartless or cruel as you have been to me. I guess you are nothing but a lie. A life filled with lies is all I have to show for risking my heart to my dear best friend and then husband of 30 years. Well, that's the end of chapter 20 of Mandy's Gripes. Next chapter will be chapter 21. If you're still in this with me, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.